and most serious, I suppose, part of my life was the Second World War. I was not yet 3 when it started, which means that I was 9 years old when it ended in Poland. And this thing is being brought now to memory more and more because of what is happening in Iraq and Afghanistan. You know, we speak about all those that were killed. We speak about the terribly wounded people. Those people without limbs, those people with brain injuries. What we don't ever hear about is those wounds that cannot be seen. Mm-hmm. They're not non-bloody wounds. And here, could I read something?
Sure, that would be great.
I was living in Mount Shasta then when something happened in the night. And this is an exact story from that night. It's rather short, although it's only the first part of 4 stories. I'll read just the first one. Of 4 stories that I called War Quartet. And after I read it, you'll understand what I mean. The story is called Just a Summer Night. I never know when it will hit me. I sleep peacefully, the man I love breathing evenly by my side, the house quiet. The only sounds those of the brook, wind, slight rain drumming on the leaves. I have come a long way. I have built a life for myself, a life to dream of. Enveloped in a cocoon of contentment, I never even think about those long gone years. And then it happens. The sound of flares being dropped from an airplane, their light invading the darkness of the night, exposing my street, my house, bearing it all for the eyes of the killers. Then comes the next sound. Loud, menacing, piercing my ears, filling me with fear, fear beyond any possible description. How do I even begin to describe the stiffness of my body? Heartbeat so fast and strong that it seems my heart wants to escape, just to rip the cage and flee. How do I even begin? Every word is finite in its meaning. Every sentence has structure. And that fear has no beginning, no end, no shape. There cannot be any structure to something so complete, overwhelming, homogeneous. The sound, the whistle of the bomb. Seconds, like ages when I wait, will it hit us or our neighbors? And the all-powerful desire, let it be them. Please God, let it be them. I wake. Reality comes to me in a fraction of a second. It is no bomb. It is just some drunks in our usually peaceful neighborhood shooting fireworks at 3 in the morning. Now they are yelling with joy, happy with the lights, the ruckus they create in the stillness of pre-morning hours, drunk with alcohol and the power to change the chemistry of the night. Yet this knowledge is only in my brain. My heart still races and tries to flee. My body rigid, nausea flooding my throat. After 60 years, my body still remembers that night when it wasn't our neighbors. That's what happens to children who go through war. And just think about all those children in Iraq and in Afghanistan who 60 years from now are going to have such nightmares. Mm-hmm. This is frightening.
It is frightening.